Well, once again, I probably bought something I didn't really need because it was on a pretty fantastic sale, and I kind of needed to round out an order. So I have picked up the Game Master's deck of Boons and Banes. 40 game-changing, character-shifting cards, and a companion book for 5th edition RPG adventures by Ginny D, with illustrations by Tim Foley. Yeah, not even going to try to read this. I guess I can. Whether you're looking forward to your party, whether you're looking to reward your party for a job well done, or show them the consequences of angering the wrong deity, the Game Master's deck of Boons and Banes can bring a shifting power dynamic to every session. Conceived by professional Game Master Ginny D, and featuring 20 Boons and Bane cards, as well as a booklet outlining the details of each, this deck will help you advance player goals and hurl them and your story in an entirely different direction, all with the ease of drawing a single card. Yep. It has, somebody pointed out on another video, it has a magnet. That's the word I'm looking for. And I've seen folks complain they don't care for this guidebook. It is very small. And it's soft cover, but it's also, because it's so small, it's the kind of soft cover that's not going to really stand up to a lot of punishment. Like there is an intentional crease along here, but you're going to really have to make use of that if you want to read this. The print is tiny. My old eyes are going to have trouble there. But truth be told, I'm probably not going to make a ton of use of this guidebook. I might give it a skim through to get some ideas. We'll see. I'm not going to try to get that back in on camera. Okay. And the deck, it doesn't have a little pull tab, or at least if it does, I'm not seeing it, so cut away from the body, kids. Okay, riveting. The cards, they are tarot-sized. I honestly thought when people were talking about them being larger, I thought they were a little larger than this. These are larger than like a magic card or a standard playing card, but they're not enormous. Good size. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not complaining about the size, but they aren't quite as kind of tall as I was expecting. The art is very nice. I think somebody pointed out they're in here alphabetically. That does appear to be true. And the backing is the same on all of them. So you can mix the Boons and Banes, I suppose. So, a player might not know, for whatever reason, if they're testing fate in some way, if they're going to get something good or something bad. But Air Affinity, Child of Darkness, Easy on the Eyes, Hat of the Fool, Ink Drinker, okay, Sunless Shroud, Wild Speaker. So a lot of different possibilities in here. I think you could use this for a whole bunch of different things, but certainly I think it could be fun, to have the player draw, and they pull out Foe of the Wilds, and how is that going to interpret into the situation that's going on? Does this mean that the wilderness, supposedly, the nearest wilderness is now antagonistic to them? Maybe. So anyway, interesting possibility. I have somewhere here the deck of many things that I picked up from someone else, and I do like the idea of throwing in little monkey wrenches into the game. that really send things in a wild direction, and I think that can be a lot of fun. I hope that at some point I'll be able to actually get some of these things to the table. That's been quite the challenge lately. But anyhow, have you checked this out? Have you used something like the Deck of Many Things to throw your groups for some kind of wild ride? I know before I had a copy, it's a third party, but still a copy of the Deck of Many Things, I had in one of the books of random tables and such that I picked up at one point, they had a thing where you drew, instead of rolling the dice on this one particular random table, it was drawing a playing card, and then you translated it in the book on the random table. And I did use that in one game session to give people something wild, and it was fun. So anyway, until next time, take care.